And we're going to be live with a taste of tradition as Jewish families all across the globe getting ready to celebrate Passover.
That's live celery right there.
Live
celery, live.
6:40 right now. This is like way better than Manischewitz. This smells wonderful. Tomorrow evening, Jewish families all across the globe are going to celebrate the start of Passover. And here to give us a taste of some traditional Passover meals. And also, I'm seeing some, I would say, improvement. I'm seeing some extra flavor here. I love this. So. Elana Horwich, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. The matzo ball soup. I mean, this is the gold standard. And what are we doing here?
Well, I'm going to teach you how to make matzo ball soup and give you what my little trick is.
Oh, okay.
And show you also how easy it is. I think a lot of people are intimidated about making matzo ball soup. They think it's difficult. I was intimidated myself. I thought you had to be a grandmother to do it, and you don't. It's actually quite easy.
I've made the transition myself from chicken noodle to now whenever I'm feeling sick, the matzo ball, somehow is so much better.
It's so soothing. Yeah. It's so soothing. It's love in a dish. It's exactly what it is.
How do we start it out?
Okay, well, first we're just going to start out by let me show you how easy it is to make homemade chicken stock, homemade chicken broth. Okay, so the basis for any chicken broth is onions. They're going in whole because actually this papery stuff on the outside is incredibly flavorful.
Are you serious?
I'm completely serious. No chopping.
I've never seen that before. So literally just pop it in whole. Okay.
Pop it in whole. Okay. Next thing that goes into soup is celery. So we're going to take a few.
You are not big on the chopping and the dicing and the prepping and the... I'm liking you already.
I'm a cooking teacher, and
I was sitting there yesterday. I made these little strawberry shortcake things, and I'm dicing those strawberries last night. This is ridiculous.
If you don't have to chop, you don't chop. So you put in a few carrots, okay?
Okay.
Now, that's the basis for chicken soup would be that plus something green. This is parsley. Throwing in the parsley, and we have chicken necks. But let me and I'll put those in a second. This are parsnips.
Yeah.
This is great in Jewish soup. So we're throwing in the parsnips. We're putting in chicken necks. Why chicken necks? Because they are really flavorful and they're very inexpensive and not incredibly fatty. So I put all of that together, I cover it, and I let it cook for an hour and a half, and you're done. It's that easy.
Okay.
Okay.
I think there has to be the creation of the matzo ball, though.
That is true, and that we're going to do right now.
All right.
So first of all, let us get. Do you know how to crack eggs, Chris?
Absolutely.
Are you a man of the kitchen? Okay.
That's the first thing I let my daughter start doing is cracking the eggs. She loves to crack the eggs.
I know, kids love cracking eggs. So we only need 4 of them, by the way. Okay, great.
Sorry, I'm not quite fast enough for you.
No, you're great. You're doing great.
Do you see any shell in there? Is there any shell in there? No.
No, that's
shell in there.
Okay, we're done.
That's
great.
a well-trained man.
Okay, so we need now like a big pinch of salt.
Let me guess. Kosher salt?
Kosher salt. Kosher salt. Yes. And we need some ground pepper. I always have the men do that because it requires some. Yeah, it requires some oomph in there. It absolutely does. Okay, now smell this and tell me if you think you know what it is.
If this was like KTLA in the 80s, it'd be more like this, but okay, that's fantastic.
That's actually ginger. Ginger, believe it or not, we're not making...
And it was then, too.
Of course it was. Of course it was. So you can stir this up. Ginger actually adds just a light freshness to the matzo ball.
You're really big into the outsourcing of the kitchen work. I like you.
Yeah,
this is great.
Absolutely. I don't plan on doing anything. So now we're going to add...
We got to speed it up. Let's dump it in.
Speed it up. Okay. This is what we have here is what we call schmaltz. The trick to matzo balls is put a little schmaltz in your balls. Schmaltz is chicken fat, and we are using duck fat here. Heart healthy according to the French.
I'm starting to schwitz.
This is it's good. It's good. That's good. This is matzo meal. We're putting that in there.
Nice.
A little bit of broth.
Nice.
Just to get some liquid in. Okay. And we have, these are some fresh herbs. This is chopped celery leaves.
Nice.
Just the leaves from the celery and some chopped parsley goes right in there. Look at how pretty those are.
Beautiful. It starts to actually be right here.
Okay.
It's supposed to be attractive.
Yeah, it is. Okay, you can smell it. See if you like the smell of it. Smells like matzo balls.
Yes, it does.
All right, we're going to take that away now. This goes into the fridge for 24 hours, or at least 3 hours, let's say. And now we got some matzo balls. Now, let me just show you. This is the way that maybe great-grandmothers used to make them. They make them at the deli. I like them.
Let me guess, you just throw it.
Yeah, I like it. I like a messy look.
You like a messy matzo ball?
I like a messy matzo ball. I like it to be a rustic-looking matzo ball. Okay.
It's very farm-to-table of you.
Yeah, very farm-to-table of me.
Okay, all right.
Okay, yeah. And then it shows people that you were eating something homemade.
That's all right.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Okay. You can have a little napkin to wipe off
Listen,
your hands.
you're cool. What do? You're a caterer? You do what is
No,
this?
I have a cooking school. I teach people to add love to the planet through cooking.
Well, that's a very high and mighty mission, but I think I like you. Here it is. Meal and a Spiel. Emphasis on the Spiel. Here it is. Elena's got her own website, mealandaspiel.com, if you want to check it out. You would be a great present for newlyweds. Do a lot of people give cooking classes with you as newlywed presents?
Yes, and a lot of new moms and new wives, that's when they really start wanting to come to me. Absolutely.
Yeah, can you help Lou?
Yeah.
She has a cake. Hey now, but what's your cake?
I have a great almond meal, olive oil, rosemary cake.
Yes.
Gluten-free, but kosher for Passover.
Okay, well, you lost me there.
What would you like a taste of, Chris?
No, I'm very happy. Thank you so much for coming on this morning.
You are welcome.
You do take the cake.
Yes.
Lou. Take a look at our forecast right now. Here we've got a gorgeous looking day that we're headed into.